Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the three musicians. The painting you're looking at right now is the three musicians. As you can see, there are three figures. The one who's playing the clarinet and the one in the middle playing the guitar while the guy in the black robe is singing. This painting was painted by Pablo Picasso in 1921 in the style of synthetic cubism. As you can see, it looks very like the artwork a 3-year-old kid would make. And that's exactly what Picasso tried to accomplish. He said that we should all learn from a 3-year-old kid. When you look at this, you might feel like it's done with pieces of colorful paper and put it together in a very little piece of paper. But that's the opposite of what you think. Compared to a human, the painting is this huge. It is more than 2 meters high and 2 meters wide. So the painting was actually painted with oil paint, and before Picasso put the painting onto the canvas, I think that he might have done some draft with colorful cutted papers in a smaller scale, and then he painted on, because it's not really easy to paint directly onto the canvas that is this big without making any draft, especially with this kind of style. So the guy with the blue and white suit is called Harriet. He is playing the clarinet, as you can see, and the guy in the middle is wearing harlequin, and it's an orange and yellow diamond patterned costume. The harlequin guy is also the representation of Picasso himself, because he really liked putting himself in his paintings. As for the monk in the black robe, he is singing. We can know that for sure. He is holding two pieces of paper printed or written with musical notes. And there's also a dog who has his paws sticking out under the table and a wagging tail too. So you can see that this one is, as you can see, there's like furs on the dog and also a shadow behind. Like this part, there is a shadow here. I think, yeah, and the three musicians are in a small box-like room. The background is painted with brown, though it has different shades of brown, so it doesn't shout as loud as the three musicians. This painting also inspired the author into writing the story of the three musicians. I really like the style of the book because the artist or the author used the same kind of the same kind of style Picasso used with the three musicians. Both of them used synthetic Cubism style to do their artwork. From the story, the three musicians are the representation of joy, because the three of them brought happiness into a village that was clouded by fear. So, these three are wearing like sort of ridiculous costumes, but maybe to Picasso they're just they're just joys. From the artwork, I also made my own painting or drawing or like artwork, and it was started with this kind of sort of like draft or something. As you can see, there is like a red hat and a blue face, also a green shirt, and also there's like a guitar or something, but it all turned out to look like this, and it is not so good because it's actually quite messy, and it makes people hard to focus because the background is full of musical sheets. But you can see there are like three figures. The one on the left with like red sort of cloth or something is holding a musical sheet, and the guy in the middle is the violin one. Also, I changed the clarinet guy into a keyboard guy because he's playing the keyboard. Even though this is quite a 3-year-old painting, I had a lot of fun doing this, and thank you for listening.